Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. Hi, I'm Barbara MacSween, and this verse is very meaningful to me. I even had it printed on a little disc that I wear, Philippians 4:13. About 8 years ago, I had a very severe inner ear infection, and it made me dizzy and it created anxiety for me, and I was really struggling. And I came across this verse, and of course it was written by the Apostle Paul, and he went through many difficult things. And he said, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. So 5 years ago, Bruce and Nancy Kochsmeyer were planning a trip to Israel. And I think it was their 9th trip. And it had always been my heart's desire to go to Israel, but I just didn't think I could handle the trip. And my dear friend Vicki Pearson said to me, Barbara, I really want to go to Israel. She had been with her husband Ken, but she wanted to go back and she wanted me to come with her. And she said to me, I really want to go, but I'm not going to go unless you come with me. And I said, oh, great, Vicki, no pressure. Anyway, after some prayer, I said, okay, I'll go. And I wore this necklace through the whole trip. And whenever I felt a little shaky, because it's not a trip for sissies, there were some difficult physical things that we had to do, I would pray the prayer, I can do all things through him who strengthens me. So it was a wonderful trip, and it was my heart's desire to go. So thank you, Vicki. And I'm thankful for this verse.
Lamentations, chapter 3, 22 through 33. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. For men are not cast off by the Lord forever. Though he brings grief, he will show compassion. So great is his unfailing love. For he does not willingly bring affliction or grief to the children of men. Hi, I'm Sandy Cashion, and I love these verses. And the reason why is that I learned to experience, after some sorrow, what it really meant to know the faithfulness of the Lord. In 2008, I had an unexpected shock to my life. My son, John, took his life. Of course, I was heartbroken, and our family was devastated. And of course, I asked the question, why? Why did this happen? I was consumed by sorrow and grief for quite a while. I cried out to the Lord, but comfort didn't come right away. And I was angry. And at that time, my faith began to waver. Was God really faithful? Did he really love me? And where was he in this suffering? Of course, I know, and I knew then, he was there all the time. Well, again, then when I was able to read the Bible again and pray, it was those verses that really came back to me. And I realized that God's compassions are new every morning, and he really loved me through this situation. And as I began to read and trust him, I became stronger, and my faith was growing in the Lord. And one thing that I realized too, that God has a purpose in every trial. And so now I can honestly say thank you. I don't understand why things happen, but I understand that his will, his purpose is always right. And this morning we sang, Joy Comes in the Morning. And I have to say, my joy has returned. And I thank him. I thank God for his faithfulness and love every single morning.